5 unsolved medical mysteries that still baffle doctors today. It's good to know that the progress rate of medical science is at a neck-breaking speed. At least almost every year we hear of new vaccines and treatments being developed to cure almost any kind of ailments. However, the medical world is still bombarded with mysterious cases that even the brightest doctors couldn't solve, let alone explain. Here are 5 of the most intriguing unsolved medical mysteries from around the world. Number 5. The girl who refused to age. Brooke Greenberg of Reisterstown, Maryland, passed away on October 24, 2013, at the tender age of 20. Despite what the age has suggested, Brooke died without learning how to speak. The most she could do was to babble, like she was still an infant. In fact, everything about her, from her physical size to mental capacity, was that of a baby. To put it simply, Brooke refused to age and remained as a baby for the 2 decades of her life. Her doctors termed her condition Syndrome X. This is when a human body doesn't develop as one coordinated unit, but instead as independent parts that are out of sync. This was manifested as to how she grew up. When she was 16, Brooke still hadn't lost her baby teeth. Her bone development, however, was likened to that of a 10-year-old, except for the size. Meanwhile, Brooke's hair and fingernails grew normally. Brooke shared the same condition with few individuals around the world, like Nikki Freeman from Australia, Maria Aldenete do Nascimento from Brazil, Layla Qualls from Oklahoma, and many others. No one knows the causes of this syndrome. Number 4. The allergy to water. You may think it's impossible, especially that our bodies are basically made up of water, 60% of it. But some, shall we say, unfortunate individuals turn out to have allergies to water. These people can still drink this liquid in any of its form, of course. The problem, however, comes when they use it to wash themselves. Barely a couple minutes being under the water in the bath or in the shower, the skin of these affected individuals will erupt in itchy red swellings and rashes. Albeit extremely rare, this condition has a name: aquagenic urticaria, and it was first described in 1964. The cause of this ailment is a total mystery, as well as its treatment. Theories, however, suggest that it could be due to the skin's extreme sensitivity to ions in the water. Number 3. Cry me some stones? A father from Yemen sought help from his community, his country, and later the world because his daughter cries a different kind of tear. Just this year, the father, Mohammed Saleh al-Jaharani, was shocked to find out that his 8-year-old daughter, Saadia, was crying tiny stones instead of tears. The girl is one of Mohammed's 12 children, yet she is the only one among her siblings who has this strange condition. Video footage shows tiny gravel-like stones popping out from underneath Saadia's eyelids, the place where tears are supposed to come out. She can produce as many as 100 stones a day. If you're wondering, the stones don't necessarily hurt the girl, although one could imagine the inconvenience it might have feeling the hard objects popping out from one of your eyes. All the doctors that have seen Saadia couldn't help her, or even explain what's happening to her. In turn, the village people would often talk about the child being possessed or under a spell. Number 2. The one with the smelly finger. In a 1996 issue of the medical journal The Lancet, a case study pointed out the case of a 29-year-old man who accidentally pricked his finger on a chicken bone. The incident happened 5 years prior, eventually changed the man's life. The wound, which was rather minute in size, left him with an infection, which made him emit a terrible smell from his finger. The most disabling consequence of the infection was a putrid smell emanating from the affected arm, which could be detected across a large room. And when confined to a smaller examination room became almost intolerable, the journal stated. According to the paper, there's no way to determine the cause of the smelly infection. The man took antibiotics, hoping it would alleviate the condition, but to no avail. A follow-up investigation on the patient revealed that the infection just cleared up spontaneously, and along with it, the putrid smell. But the cause of the condition remains to be a mystery. Number 1. The boy who doesn't feel hunger or thirst. Landon Jones is a boy from Cedar Falls in Iowa who has a peculiar medical case that some people may find to be a blessing and others a curse. In 2013, Jones was hospitalized because of a bacterial infection in the lungs. Thanks to the immediate medical attention, the lung infection was gone. However, what happened next had everyone scratching their heads. The boy began talking about how he feels like he has lost his appetite to eat or the urge to drink, and these are in a literal sense. With no food and water intake, the boy's weight plunged drastically, which also resulted in him being weak and frail. Jones only eats and drinks when being told to do so. Even then, he would think of it as a chore that he'd like to avoid as possible. Both local and national medical institutes are currently investigating the cause of such condition, as well as seeking its appropriate treatment. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.